Why her replies turned dry overnight, and what you missed. Show how emotional misreading or lack of curiosity made her disengage. Discusses the common experience of a woman's communication suddenly becoming brief, one-word answers, after previously being engaged. Contrast this with the common assumption of her losing interest or finding someone else, suggesting a more subtle reason. A shift in the emotional weather promises to break down why her energy turned dry overnight and the specific cues you ignored that led to the freeze-out. Addresses the sudden evaporation of chemistry in modern dating. States that dry replies are rarely random, but a reaction to a perceived lack of value, a lack of challenge, or a lack of understanding. Outlines the focus on 3 primary reasons centered on emotional misreading and a lack of curiosity, and more importantly, how you can flip the script before the scene receipt becomes permanent. Explains this occurs when a man stops being an explorer and becomes an interviewer. Describes low-effort, low-reward questions as requiring the woman to do the heavy lifting of entertaining you. States that dry replies are a defense mechanism against a boring conversation. Argues that if texts don't spark emotion, humor, nostalgia, tension, she will stop putting in effort. The man wasn't curious about who she is, but was just checking boxes, making it a chore. Identifies this as missing a bid for connection. Example, a woman mentions a stressful day, and the man pivots to a joke instead of empathy. Also addresses being overly emotional yourself, reacting with insecurity to slow responses. This signals your state is entirely dependent on her, which is an attraction killer. Attributes this to becoming too safe and overly available, instant replies, double texting. States women are attracted to men with lives, missions, and boundaries. If a woman is your primary source of entertainment, she feels pressure. Replies turn dry because there's no gap for her to fill. Reaffirms that a dry text is a signal that the current dynamic isn't working, not a final breakup.